Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 most beautiful cities in the United States 2024. From the gorgeous blue skies to the peaceful seashores, America is home to some stunning cities that are a visual treat and culturally rich. Every city here tells a tale through its architecture, culture, and people. From San Francisco and Honolulu to Chicago and San Diego, America's pretty cities are loaded with natural beauty and man-made wonders alike. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 most beautiful cities in the United States. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 most beautiful cities in the United States 2024. Number 10. Las Vegas, Nevada. People may not think of Las Vegas as beautiful, but much of the city is historical and stunning. If the bright lights and busyness of the new strip don't appeal to you, you can check out the old casinos and buildings along the old Las Vegas Strip. It's hard not to be drawn to the drama of the Bellagio, with the elegant fountain show that takes place every hour for folks to enjoy. If you're looking for more natural beauty, it's a short drive from the Strip to Red Rock Canyon, where you can drive down a windy road that brings you through massive red rocks and vast plains where you can see for miles. People who love the open spaces will love exploring what's around Las Vegas. And people that love the bright lights of a city with fascinating and distinct architecture will love being in the city and roaming around the different areas. Number 9. New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans has a unique architectural aesthetic thanks to its history of French and African cultures melding together. The city, known as the Big Easy, has colorful buildings with intricate moldings and quaint balconies overlooking the streets. New Orleans is like no other city, thanks to the fascinating combination of architectural styles and culture. The city also has stunning views of the Mississippi River, where you can admire the natural beauty of the state after enjoying the bustling energy of the city. The city parks combine tropical palm trees with dramatic willow trees for an interesting natural landscape. The lights and buildings along Bourbon Street are mesmerizing, and the energy of the locals is infectious. The city itself is gorgeous, but the vibrant people and nightlife make it one of the best places in the country to visit. Number 8. New York City, New York. While some may write off NYC as a dirty, crowded place, there's plenty of beauty to enjoy. Central Park is one of the most lovely places in America, with distinct trees, massive fountains, and even old castles hidden in the hills. So, even if the flashing lights and craziness of Times Square don't appeal to you, there's nature and architecture that will wow you. Visit the Belvedere Castle or the One World Observatory, where you can have a fantastic meal while gazing at the overwhelming skyline views of the city that never sleeps. NYC is known for the many spectacular rooftops you can visit, whether it's a restaurant or just a spot to take in the incredible views. And, of course, there's immense beauty to be found in the famous museums like the Met, MoMA, or Guggenheim. Number 7. Seward, Alaska. Alaska is known for its incredible nature and wildlife. Seward is a port city at the southern edge of the state, so it's one of the easier places to visit from the continental U.S. The town has whole houses hovering over the port on stilts, creating a majestic view of the land. The water in the port is a magical aqua color that you won't see just anywhere. The town is known for being the start of the historic Iditarod Trail, where a famous dog sled race begins. There are massive glaciers and whales to see off the shore or while on a boat. If you love ocean views but don't want a standard beach vacation in Florida, Seward is the place for you. Number 6. Cornwall, Connecticut. If you want natural beauty, Cornwall, Connecticut, has picturesque woods and rivers to explore. The Mohawk Mountain State Park boasts a bustling wildlife sanctuary where you see colorful birds and other unique critters. One of the most idyllic and visited locations is a covered bridge that screams classic New England. In the fall, the West Cornwall covered bridge is surrounded by red, orange, and yellow leaves that are breathtaking, especially if you hail from a location where the leaves don't change much. People even plan marriage proposals in this spot because it's immensely alluring and romantic. This town is in the foothills of the Berkshire Mountains, so you get mountain views, babbling brooks, and charming old buildings all in one place. Number 5. San Francisco, California. San Francisco is one of the most popular tourist spots in the U.S., thanks to its legendary Golden Gate Bridge, which is a fiery red. The lesser-known Bay Bridge and San Rafael Bridge are also stunning sights that many people don't know about. The city is full of rolling hills lined with distinct and unique buildings that line the busy streets. One building will look ancient and charming, and beside it will be a gorgeous modern building, creating a fascinating contrast throughout the city. And if you're lucky, you'll see one of the famous red trolleys rolling down the street, and you can hop on to see more of the city. You can walk down to Pier 39, a tourist hotspot, featuring plenty of restaurants and views of the ocean and bridges. You may even see a group of seals barking and lounging on the docks. Number 4. Charleston, South Carolina. Another city full of southern charm and beautiful trees, Charleston, South Carolina, has a lot to offer visitors. There is dazzling architecture, specifically in the French Quarter and Battery districts. The city has cobblestone streets with horse-drawn carriages driving around, transporting you back to another time when things were simpler. The antebellum houses, painted with pastel colors, make the city colorful yet elegant. And the streets lined with palm trees make you feel like you're on vacation. You can gaze at the Atlantic Ocean from the famous Charleston Harbor and enjoy the fresh sea breeze. Every corner of Charleston has something new to discover and appreciate, making it one of the most beautiful cities in the U.S. Number 3. Telluride, Colorado. Many people think of places like Denver, Vail, and Aspen when they think of Colorado. But Telluride, west of Denver, is an old Victorian mining town with all the charm of the olden days. The buildings look antique and full of history, and they are. The city is nestled right in the Rocky Mountains, so you have massive mountain views all around you. While the mountains and the changing leaves in the fall attract tourists to this gorgeous town, the quaint shops and lovely old buildings make for some of the best photo ops. And even though it's not the most popular tourist spot in Colorado, there is plenty to do, from the historical museum, where you can learn about the town's history, to the nearby ski and golf resort in the mountains. Number 2. Honolulu, Hawaii. It would be difficult to list the most beautiful cities in the U.S. and not include anywhere in Hawaii. Hawaii is a tropical island in the U.S., so there are many exotic plants and animals you can't see anywhere else. People from the continental U.S. will feel like they're visiting another country when they go to Hawaii. The flowers are large and bursting with color, and the ocean is a crystal clear blue with white sandy beaches you don't see in other U.S. states. And watching a sunset or sunrise on the island is magical. Honolulu is the capital and one of the most popular and stunning cities on the chain of islands. But it's hard to find an unattractive place in Hawaii. Number 1. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston is a bustling city that has confusing roads and a complex history. But many people adore this city simply for the architecture and beautiful ocean views when you head to the harbor. You can walk along the Charles River and explore the elegant brownstones or relax in Boston Common, the park in the middle of the city. And the various neighborhoods each have a unique vibe to offer tourists, from the narrow cobblestone streets of the North End, which many consider Little Italy, to the seaside vibes you'll find in South Boston. Walk down the idyllic streets of Back Bay lined with stunning brick homes built decades ago and still hold their antique charm. It's undeniable that the architecture in Boston is some of the most beautiful in America, but there are also ocean views and lovely nature to behold in this state capital. So, which is your favorite cities among the top 10 most beautiful cities in the United States? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite places among the top 10 most beautiful cities in the United States in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.